Privileged to join you at Entercon 2025, Making India Future Ready. And I would like to extend my warm regards to Mr. Amit, Anil Taneja ji and Mr. Mukesh Malik for inviting me. Friends, you see, India is at the remarkable turning point where established industries are providing stability and scale, while startups are driving innovation and disruption. The real opportunity lies in bringing these two worlds together to co-create solutions that will define the future of business. So in the yesterday's Modi ji's speech, he said that it is the best time to invest, innovate, and make in India. So platform like Entercon plays a critical role in enabling this. They provide startups with access to mentors, investors, and market, while giving industry leaders a window into the innovation shaping tomorrow. So we are at a unique inflection point in India's growth journey. On one hand, established enterprises continue to strengthen the nation's economic foundation. On the other hand, the agile startup are pioneering innovation, whether in deep tech, AI, healthcare, green energy, or consumer ecosystem. So real magic lies in collaboration between these two worlds, and when the industry experience meets young entrepreneurship, transformation is inevitable. So though I belong to a capital market, I would like to give a small presentation on our economy and the capital market. You see, India is the largest democracy and the fastest growing economy in the world. Like our GDP is growing at the rate of 6.57%, whereas like US is growing at the rate of 1.8%. China growth is picking up again like 4.5% and projecting to be 4.8%. But India is like a shining star among the world, driving the economy. So we have overtaken Japan to become world fourth largest economy with a GDP of around 4.19 trillion. And on completion of 100 years, India strives to become world's second largest economy in the world. And in terms of purchasing power parity, like India would become second largest by 2038. So as Mr. Pandey stated, like India has over 1.95 lakh startups and 120 unicorns. So it makes India third largest unicorn hub globally after US and China. So if you see the economic parameters, we have reduced repo rate. We had gone to 4.5% repo rate. Because of inflation, it went up to 6.5%. And now after various cuts, we are at 5.5%. And inflation is well under control as compared to like US. US was at 0.25%. And from there, like it went high as high as 5.5%. And after various cuts, now it is at 4 to 4.25%. So in controlling inflation, like we have seen inflation of more than 14%, 15% before 2014. But now India economic position is at much stronger, I would say. Foreign reserves are also very comfortable, around 700 billion reserves we do have. Current account deficit is also under control. It is 0.2% of the GDP. GST reform is a major booster. One nation, one tax is really changing India. So we had crossed 2 lakh monthly collection, 2 lakh crore monthly collection, and after GST 2.0 reform, it would boost consumer spending and further enhance economic growth. So India is getting benefit from China plus one strategy. And we have seen like a lot of uh, international manufacturing is shifting to India. They are finding India as an alternative destination. So ease of doing business, India position has improved, and Indian government bonds has been included into emerging market index by JP Morgan's and FTSE Russell and Bloomberg. Can you? So if you see the financial inclusion, Pradhan Mantri has launched Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana. So now 9 out of 10 adults are having bank accounts. And Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana, we have opened more than 56 crore bank accounts. And penetration is happening deep inside India. So UPI has been launched way back in 2016. So we are seeing that 85% of all digital payments in the country is through digital payment. We have seen in the month of August, UPI transaction has crossed 2,000 crore number of transactions with value of 24.85 lakh crore. So number of mobile phones, even smartphones, the India is driving the world, I would say. And the Ayushman Bharat was a major health assurance scheme launched by government, which is benefiting the country at large. So, Indian stock market, you see, when we talk of startup or SME, like at the end of the day, they need money. And money can only come to the startup when the capital market is vibrant. So Indian stock market is one of the most resilient market. Like our regulator is one of the strongest regulator, I would say, in the world. The kind of regulation now we do have, that kind of regulation is not even there in other parts of the world. And our markets are giving wonderful return, like long-term CAGR return. If you see Sensex was 100 in 1980, and today it is around 82,000. If you calculate the CAGR return, it is more than 16%. So BSE capitalization stood at 5.1 trillion, and because this period, I now everyone talks of gold and silver. Though the gold has doubled in last 1 year, but if you see the CAGR return of gold, even at this stage for last 50 years, it is around 11%. And even if it gets double from here, the CAGR return will not be more than 13% if you see the long-term return. But last 1 year has been very, very exceptional. So there are a lot of factors regarding that. So number of demat accounts, pre-COVID it was 4 crores, now it is more than 20 crores. So you can see the kind of penetration we are having. And still I would say the unique numbers are less than 10 crores. So penetration has to go even a long way. Mutual fund SIPs are increasing multifold because the perception of capital market earlier, like 5 years, 10 years back, was not that good. But when the MFI launched the campaign, mutual fund sahi hai, and these interest rates started falling down. So it attracted even the retail investors to look into this product and invest into SIPs. And now we can see like in 2010, we were having 1,000 crore monthly SIPs. Now it is increased to 28,000 crore per month. the money is coming through SIP route. And total AUM of mutual fund has become more than 75 lakh crore. Indian derivative market, like you would be surprised to know that India, for the sixth consecutive year, is the largest derivative exchange in terms of number of contract traded. Like all the FPIs, you must have heard of Jane Street, the kind of money Jane Street made in last 2 years. So everyone is eyeing India. Like even I am attending a lot of foreign conferences where we attract FPI to come into India to do high frequency trading or mid frequency trading. And we do have more than 12,000 registered FPIs in India, and more than 20% of the total listed equity is held by them. They are out of 5 trillion of market cap, more than 1 trillion is held by FPIs. So this is a small slide where, because you see 16% CAGR return, but how much difference it can make in long term. So we are not able to realize, so I've made a small slide where, like, if you say start investing at the age of 25 and at the time of retirement, say within 35 years, 10,000 rupees every month, you are putting it in the fixed deposit, and 10,000 rupees every month you are putting it into equity market. And for 35 years, that 10,000 rupees in FD would become 1.72 crore. But if the same amount you would have invested into capital market, and presuming the CAGR return is 16%, though it should be even more because India is growing at a faster pace in time to come, and the economic factors are much better. So even in forthcoming years, the CAGR return ideally should be better than 16%. So as compared to 1.72 crore, that if you have invested into equity, it would have become 18.72 crore. So you can see the difference. The same amount you are investing into fixed deposit, and in fixed deposit you would be taxed as well. In equities, the tax is at when you are selling the equity, and currently the tax is 12.5%. So generally these are the various options if you invest into capital market, or if you invest into other investment. Majorly more than 25 and 30% of India's saving is invested, India's saving rate, and most of the money is invested into fixed deposit or gold, silver, real estate. But capital market, lot of options are there. Now the awareness is coming, penetration is happening, and you would be surprised to know that more than 55 to 60% of the new demat accounts are coming from tier 3, tier 4 cities. So penetration is happening even into interiors, and more than 75% of the new demat account is opened by the person with the age of less than 35 years. So young people are coming into equity market. So we have seen a lot of unicorns, like we do have now 120 plus unicorn. So majorly 626 from Bangalore, 12 from Delhi NCR, 11 from Mumbai. We have seen young people creating uniform like Zepto, Navi Technology, Darwin Box, Rapido, and these are the major who have created huge value. Recently, in financial segment, Dhan has been included. They got a funding of 1,200 crore. So now they have become unicorn. So Jay Gupta is a very good friend. Within next last 5-6 years, they have created a value, and now they have become a unicorn. And Grow is also a unicorn. Everyone knows about Grow. And the other, like PhonePe, now the valuation is around 12 billion. Lenskart, you can see 7.5 billion. Misho, Physics Wala, Boat. So India is very vibrant, and this ecosystem which we are creating, even I am Lucknow and even Entercon, so this thing is very important for the entire ecosystem. And to get money, the capital market too has to be very, very vibrant. Otherwise, how the money would come into the ecosystem? So this is a small glimpse of IPO. But we are seeing that the LG and Tata Capital IPO is going on. Tata Capital is the biggest IPO in 2025, 15,500 crore IPO. Yesterday it got 2 times subscribed. LG IPO is around 11,600 crore IPO, or 3.3% oversubscribed. So in last 3 years, we have seen more than 600 IPOs has come. Out of that, more than 200 IPOs are from main board, and lot of money has been raised through IPO. Hyundai Motor India 2024 was the largest IPO till date, 3.3 billion. So that kind of money has been raised, and 70,000 crore would be raised in next 2 months. So the RBI has done a very good move. They have increased this financing limit from 10 lakhs to 25 lakhs. Even the FPI was net seller in secondary market for last 2 years, but in IPO in calendar year till date, 45,000 crore even has been invested by FPI. So market is becoming very broad base, and money is coming, and the world is eyeing India. I would say nobody can miss India. Even we meet a lot of FPIs, even in derivative trading. Though SEBI says that 90% of the people loses money into derivative market, but for the ecosystem, the market has to be vibrant, and even the derivative market too has to be vibrant. In India, like the equity derivative market is very vibrant, but if you see commodities market, worldwide commodity market is much more bigger as compared to equity market, and even debt market is even much more bigger as compared to the commodity market. So India has a long way to go. So India equity market has become very vibrant, but even there is a lot of scope into commodity market and other market. Recently, even the power contract has been launched in MCX. So we are going to launch even the weather contract. So you would have never heard of these kind of contracts to be launched into commodities. So a lot of impetus government is putting in MSME funding to support startups and want to make India as a leading player into even AI revolution. So these are some points which even while you are, because everyone must be having some portfolio, would be investing. So these are some key points which are relevant for the investors. So this is a small summary, like where India in last 1 decade, the transformation has happened, like digital transformation. You are saying UPI, Aadhaar, Arogya Setu during COVID, DigiLogger, e-passport now, the immigration has become digitized, various economic reforms like GST 2.0, IBC, RERA, these are for financial inclusion, and various infrastructure reforms are happening. So huge amount is going to come into infrastructure. So thank you very much.